Welcome back, guys. My name is Rossi. I would like to quickly say thank you very much to my friends Melman and Lawrence for doing a podcast with me. I did say it'd be happening, and I am yet to rip the audio from the video because the video is actually corrupted. It's got a bunch of fuzzy it's got a bunch of fuzzy stuff all over the face of the video. I can't tell if it's corrupted or whether it might be something else. So if anyone knows, please do hit me up and let me know, because I might be able to recover the footage in some way. But I am gonna rip the audio off the track and I'm gonna upload that to YouTube. It was about a 2.5 hour podcast, so it's definitely something I would like to have the footage for, but if not, I'll still get it out because there was some great conversation in there and great talking points which I'd just like you guys to hear. So that's happened. I just wanted to quickly say thank you out there to anyone who supports what we're doing here, because it means a lot to me, but it also means a lot to the people around me, because it helps me in that way and that helps them. So it is sort of this big circle, you know. Anyway, enough thank yous, and I really wanted to just come on and say we've done anxiety, we've done depression, we've done quite a few disorders and stuff like that, but now I really wanted to talk about quality of life and how to treat yourself better. It's a difficult topic in the sense that we're not talking about stuff that has scientific data behind it, like you do this and you do that and this will make this better or you'll cancel out this effect. There's no medication to make your life better in those ways. And it's really a very personal thing to do, because when you see yourself going wrong, you've probably been going wrong for a while and you've just not seen it. We only really see it at the very last point, and when we get to that end point, it's like it seems like we got no support, we got no one there because of all the actions that have led up to it, and that can leave people feeling very, very lonely. And it can also leave people feeling like they aren't supported in trying to make things better. And it can also demotivate them from making those better choices in life. And I just wanted to come on and say, to make those changes in your life, you gotta realise that by that point, quite a lot of people will have maybe lost faith, but it shouldn't be the other side of, oh, you've lost faith. Rather I would say it should be about you and what you want for your own life, in the terms of where do you want to be in the future, where do you want to be right now, and where do you want to be for other people. Where would you like other people to see you? They're the main important things you need to be looking at, and they're not going to be easy. They're not going to just come to you straight away. You've got to spend time, think about them, assess them, and start working on step one. Don't think about the other steps until you've done step one. And you really need to think about what that first step is going to be. It doesn't matter how big or small it is. It's just important that you're taking a step in the right direction, because you'll be on a much better track once you start heading in the right direction. Things will start to flow and progress. Whereas when you're in the situation itself, you feel like you're moving backwards, so it's very hard to move forwards because you feel that sense of resistance, not only within yourself but within your friends and people you care about. You feel some sort of a resistance in the relations and within yourself mainly. So that resistance will ease up, and then you gotta take that first step, which is going to be the most difficult step of all, just starting to move in that right direction. But it's more than feasible, it's more than possible. It's within you, and no one can tell you what to exactly do, but they can give you the nudge in the right direction. But don't lose faith on yourself, even when every single other person around you has lost faith, because you're the only thing that matters. You're the ultimatum in that sense. You are the say all and end all of your own stuff. You really just gotta keep in that mind state of, I'ma do this for myself, but in reality it's gonna benefit all of us, and you should want that first of all it's gonna help you. And then the second hand effect of making all these better changes in your life is it is going to help other people. And that should mean a lot to you, because if you don't really want to move forward, you're really not going to. No matter the advice and help you get given, you'll just keep going backwards in that sense. Whereas if you are so motivated to move forward, it's more than feasible, and you'll get to a stage where you forget you're taking steps, and that's a really good stage to be at, where you forget that you're taking steps forward, and you have to kind of remind yourself and kind of pat yourself on the back afterwards, because you've already done the hard grunt of it all, and trust me, it is maybe the hardest thing you'll ever do. But you'll look back at it and think, my God, was that worth it? You'll genuinely sit there contemplating, thinking about it, remembering it, and you'll think back to it like, it was so difficult, but the rewards that you get out of it were more than worth it. Like, everything else in life comes at either a great cost that really wasn't worth it, like material objects. Like, you pay so much for them, and was it really worth it? Whereas the eternal thankfulness, that's not a word, the eternal, I wouldn't say eternal happiness, I would say like the eternal respect just for doing what you did for yourself, and also for making other people happy and making other people's lives easier, including your own. That comes with a new level of respect, not only for yourself but from other people. You'll be in a much better position to keep moving forward. You'll move forward faster. You'll have less on your plate half the time, and you'll be in a position to start looking at other things rather than just looking at steps you can take in your life. You could look at means of like leisures and stuff like that, because it's very different time for people who are in the position to not even have took step one yet, and it's very easy to fall into the headspace of, oh, I need leisure time, I need me time, rather than, and me time always comes down to like spending on material objects and just possessing all the wrong ideologies that in the end won't actually move you anywhere. All it's gonna have done is took away from your wallet. And in that situation, you need to realize that you have quite a lot of time on Earth, and that leisure can come later. You just need to get yourself stable. You need to start making them steps forward, and then you can spend more time on leisure and actually doing what you want to do. But I still believe that the steps and the guidance should be something that you want, unless you have completely given up on yourself, and then I would say you need to take a step forward just to kind of be able to assess why you gave up and double check that that's the right move for you, because I don't believe that for half the people that have given up that that's the right move at all. That you kind of need to try again and keep trying again if necessary, because it's never too late and you've got time. And I just think that people would be a lot happier if they were working hard on things that actually benefit them, rather than working hard on something that really is only a temporary thing. It's not something you're gonna marvel over when you're 80 and go, oh, I'm so glad I did that type of thing. So yeah, that's really all I wanted to say on this subject. I didn't want to drag it out too long, seeing as this will be a YouTube video, but I will be bringing out that other podcast if people want a longer, something that they can listen to over maybe a couple of days or something. There's a lot of conversation in them 2.5 hours. But yeah, I'll try and be a bit more active. I'll try and do some more live streams and stuff like that. Apart from that, that's all I have to say. Thank you again for watching this video and for supporting the Mental Money podcast. I've been your host, Rossi, and I'll see you guys next time.